All right, so today we'll be looking at May-June 2024, paper 1, principles of business. So the first one, which of the following types of business environments is most typical of the Commonwealth Caribbean? And we know that it is mixed economy, which is B. Which of the following is not an example of an unethical business practice? Money laundering, non-payment of taxes, retrenching inefficient workers, or use of misleading advertisements? The answer is C. The policies of a company are usually formulated by A, the auditors, B, the directors, C, managers, or D, shareholders. The answer is directors. Which of the following are advantages of a sole trader? So shared profits, ease of setup, or flexible working hours. We don't have anybody to share the profits with, so that could have not been included. So it must be C, which is 2 and 3. A major function of the public sector is to A, make a profit, B, serve the entire population, C, serve the interests of the shareholders, or D, inspire competition among businesses. And the answer is to serve the entire population. A laissez-faire leader can be described as one who A, closely controls the activities of the subordinates, B, makes decisions regardless of what subordinates may think, C, listens to subordinates and takes a reasonable view of the majority, or D, stays in the background and allows subordinates to make their own decisions. The answer is D. So we're supposed to look at this diagram and answer question 7. Which of the following positions would be best suited at X? Is it chief of advisor, B, board of directors, managing director, or human resource manager? The answer is B, board of directors. The main purpose of installing a suggestion box in a company is to get the workers' view on each other companies' ways of improving the workplace or ways of improving economic conditions. And the answer is C. 9 says selecting the objectives and procedures for achieving goal is, and that is planning. 10. Which of the following statements best describes the function of a trade union? Securing better wages and improved working conditions for its members, calling strikes in order to gain wage increases for its members, representing its members at the highest political level, or improving the standard of living of its members, and that is A. 10. Which of the following actions demonstrate the characteristics of a good leader? Inspires workers, delegates responsibilities, or makes intelligent decisions. As a good leader, you are expected to do all 3 of those, so it is D. The person responsible for bringing together and organizing the factors of production is called the entrepreneur, and that is 12B. 13. An analysis of the viability of a business idea and an examination of the different aspects of operating a business is known as, and the answer is C, which is the feasibility study. The business opportunity element of the business plan gives a description of A, the potential customers, B, the viability of the business idea, goods and services to be offered, or the strengths and weaknesses of the business. And we are going with C. Cash used to secure a loan at the bank is referred to as collateral. So that is A. 16. Which of the following is a regulatory requirement for an entrepreneur? Using a credit card to transact business, offering hire purchase options to customers, or paying national insurance to governments, advertising the business locally and regionally. And the answer is C. The monthly payments made to an insurance company by its policyholders are known as, and the answer is B, premiums. Item 18 refers to the following case. Melissa, a teenager, wanted to earn extra income, so she offered to wash cars for $10. Miss Hines brought her car to be washed. Melissa washed the car and Miss Hines paid her $15. What type of contract is demonstrated in the case above? And that is a simple contract. Which of the following statements best describes a specialty contract? The contract can be made orally. The contract need not to be witnessed in writing. The contract must be signed, sealed, and delivered, or the contract needs consideration to be enforceable. The answer is C. Which of the following is not a legitimate way of terminating a contract? Breach, lapse of time, performance, or change of mind. And the answer is D. You can't just get up and change your mind when you're bound to something. Which of the following is an example of an extractive production? Tourism, agriculture, manufacturing, or communication. Which one of those is extractive? The answer is B. The term division of labor can be defined as organization of tasks in production, assembling of goods for distribution, separation of tasks to complete a job, or employment of different types of workers. And the answer is C. You're separating the jobs. Productivity can be described as outputs divided by inputs, inputs divided by outputs, inputs divided by revenue, or revenue divided by outputs. The answer is A. Which of the following activities is most likely undertaken in a cottage industry? We know that a cottage industry is a business that is done at home. And which one of those would be more likely to be done at home? The answer is C, making of sugar cakes. Which of the following conditions would constitute a linkage between two industries? Two industries manufacture similar goods. One industry shares the use of machinery with another industry. Two industries are responsible for the manufacture of different kinds of goods, or the output of one industry of the economy becomes the input of another industry. And we know that that is the definition of a linkage. In the Caribbean, many people are hired for sugarcane farming and very little equipment is used. This industry can be described as labor intensive. Which of the following are examples of fixed capital? Cash balances, bank balances, plant and machinery, or stocks of raw material. The producers of Power Drink created an advertisement which promoted their drink as being superior to energy plus drink produced by another business. This type of advertisement is referred to as, and that is competitive. They're competing with the other brand. A business should utilize channels such as wholesale, retail, or internet to make products available to consumers. Which of the following activities is best described in the statement above? Is it distributing, advertising, market research, or sales promotion? And the answer is advertising. Sorry, the answer is distribution. Which of the following factors is the least likely to influence consumer behavior? Is it the price, brand loyalty, quality of goods, or place of residence? And the answer is D, the place of residence. Which of the following are functions of packaging? Protects the product, preserves the product, or promotes the product? All of those are functions of packaging. A situation where a business gains editorial space without having to pay for it is called publicity, marketing, advertising, or discounting. And the answer is A for 32. 33. John sought permission to prevent the local art gallery from reproducing and selling his painting. The legal means of protecting his work is called copyright. So 33 is C. 34. Product, price, promotion, and place, those are the 3 P's of the marketing mix. And so the answer is B. Which of the following is not a major function of a retailer? Preparing goods for resale, selling goods in small quantities, providing a local supply of goods, or transporting goods to suitable storage facilities. So 35 is D. We don't need the retailer to transport goods to suitable storage facilities. Which of the following is a global logistics provider, and the answer is DHL. In business, logistics is defined as managing data from conception, production, and storage to retrieval, using of systems to move an idea from conception to production, then to sales. Managing resources from the point of acquisition, storage, and transportation to their final destination, and the answer is C. Or the last one was formulating a business idea systematically, gathering data, then following through to its production. 38. Which of the following documents issued by a carrier or its agent shows ownership of imported goods? So 38 is A. Which of the following would be considered a producer? A carpenter who stocks furniture for resale, a woman who directs films and music videos, an accountant who does payroll for large companies, or a soft drink manufacturer who sells his product on the local market. And 39 is D. 40. JB Auto Company decided to export car engines from Barbados to Trinidad. Which of the following methods is best suited for transporting the engines? And 40 is B, the C. Which of the following is not a source of income for an individual who engages in personal budgeting? Salaries earned, loan repayment, interest from savings, or dividends from investments. So therefore, if we're going to be repaying a loan, that is not money coming in, that is money going out, so it cannot be an income. Which of the following services is provided by commercial banks? Is it printing money, selling stocks and bonds, controlling and the supply of money, or accepting deposits from customers? And the answer is D, accepting deposits from customers. One of the major functions of a central bank is to. The answer is A, issue notes and coins. Mrs. Jones has several bills of fixed amounts to pay each month. She made an arrangement with her bank to make these monthly payments from her account. This service provided by the bank is referred to as a standing order. So 54 is C. That was 44. 45, Mia would like to protect her passport, birth certificate, and jewelry. Which of the following commercial bank services should do that? And that's a safety deposit box. 46, which of the following entities can have their shares traded on the stock market? And that is public companies only. 47, which of the following is a function of a chamber of commerce? Creating employment, protecting the environment, assisting in securing markets for products, or providing financial aid to hurricane victims? Answer is C. The success of a government's economic policies can be most effectively measured by an increase in the level of policies, an increase in the standard of living, a decrease in the level of employment, or a decrease in the volume of production. 48 is B. 49. Which of the following are examples of direct taxation? Income tax, purchase tax, corporation tax. And 49 is C. Which of the following statements accurately describes taxation as a means of redistributing income? The rich pay taxes and the poor do not. Taxes used to distribute income more efficiently throughout the country. Taxes used to spread income evenly between higher and lower income earners, or higher income earners are taxed at a higher rate so as to provide benefits to lower income earners. The answer, 450, is B. Government can positively influence business activity by reducing taxes, grants, subsidies, or expenditure. And the answer is A, reducing the taxes. Government offers subsidies to business to force them to pay corporation tax, reduce costs and ultimately prices, increase costs and ultimately prices, or increase the goods of imported goods. Increase the prices of imported goods. And 52 is B. A price control may be defined as tax on goods and services, government ban on imports, grants given to producers to reduce their prices, or government limit on the price of goods and services. And 53 is D. They put a limit to what the price can be for a product or a service. The provision of social services by the government does not include tax refunds, health clinics, education and training, or transportation facilities. 54 is A. Tax refunds. The buying and selling of goods and services among countries is called balance of trade, international trade, balance of payments, or international marketing. 55 is B. The gross national product of a country is defined as value of goods and services available in country in a given period, income earned in the country less income payable outside the country, income earned in the country in a given period less capital consumption or value of goods and services produced by a country in a given period. And 56 is D. 57. Which of the following practices would contribute to economic growth and development of a country? Increased importation of consumer goods, decreased use of the country's natural resources, exporting skilled personnel to developed countries, or provision of loans and technical assistance for establishing local businesses. And 57 is D. 58. Which of the following is a benefit of the CXC A common trade policy, reduced cost of housing, reduced cost of air travel, or more equitable distribution of income. And 58 is A. Which of the following, when increased, would not contribute to the improved standard of living in a country? 59 is C, the country's population. And lastly, unemployment caused by a downturn in the economy is referred to as cyclical, seasonal, frictional, structural, and the answer for 60 is A. Alright, so that was it for 2024 May June POB paper 1. I hope that would have assisted you.